From Delaware's most award-winning radio news team, this is WDEL Video News. Here's Melanie Armstrong.
Among Delaware's top stories for Tuesday, April 15th, could kids get a break from the state testing program? A landmark in Wilmington goes up in flames, and honoring the people who help victims of crime. And now the details. Your kid could get a break from the state testing program next year. State Senator Dave Sekulis says putting the DSTP on hold will save $10 million, and that could pay for teachers and other employees so they won't lose their jobs. The Department of Education and schools have been asked to cut 8% from next year's budget to overcome a $200 million budget shortfall. The Pike Creek Democrat says he'll introduce legislation calling for the break and will ask for federal approval since the testing is part of the No Child Left Behind education reform law. Wilmington police are stepping up patrols after 2 people were shot to death over the weekend. Chief Mike Zerba says he's refocusing efforts on high crime areas. Police are also stopping cars to check licenses and registrations and checking out suspicious or illegal activities of the people in the cars. Still no word yet on what started the fire that heavily damaged the vacant Kahunaville restaurant at the Wilmington riverfront. WDEL's Lee St. John reports.
Fire has caused heavy damage to part of the former Kahunaville complex on Wilmington's riverfront. The blaze was reported about 11:30 Monday morning, and crews worked for around 3 hours before it was declared under control. Deputy Chief Joe Kalinowski says the first units on scene were confronted with heavy flames and smoke.
A large fire volume on the outside when we arrived penetrated some of the original building. However, we held it. We hit a second alarm, and right now the fire has all been knocked in. We still not have places under control. We're going to bring some heavy equipment in, move some of the hot spots, and flood the area, and hopefully hold it right where it's at.
No injuries have been reported. The fire marshal is on the scene and will be investigating, but so far it's not known what started the fire. The Kahunaville Bar and Restaurant was one of the original tenants of Wilmington's riverfront and hosted numerous concerts and events until it closed in November of 2006. Reporting from Wilmington, Lee St. John, 1150 AM, WDEL.
Local folks get a peek at the Pope. WDEL News continues in a moment.
The best place to buy your new floor is at your local Carpet One store, where we offer true flooring expertise, from a great selection of famous name floors to guaranteed installation. That's something you won't find at those big warehouses, internet sites, or traveling carpet shops. And with our 1,000 store buying power, we offer you the best warranties and the best values in flooring. Carpet One, the one store for your perfect floor.
You're the one, you're the one.
A few hundred people in the Wilmington Diocese who were lucky enough to get tickets will be seeing Pope Benedict when he comes to Washington. About 400 parishioners and 35 priests will be loading into buses Thursday morning to see the Pope's Mass at National Stadium. Bishop Saltarelli will be heading to Washington tomorrow to take part in a prayer service with all the U.S. bishops. For more on the Pope's visit, including live video and its itinerary, go to WDEL.com. Remembering crime victims and those who help them. WDEL's Carl Konevsky reports on National Crime Victims' Rights Week.
Lieutenant Governor John Carney presented this year's proclamation to the Delaware Victims' Rights Task Force Monday morning. In celebration, the group handed out awards including Outstanding Project and Outstanding Volunteer. Dawn Culp, a registered nurse at Bay Health Medical Center, got the Outstanding Professional Award, recognized for going above and beyond to help victims of violence.
There's a lot of people that don't have a voice. They're really quiet and they don't want to come up and step up and, say that something happened to them. And then when they do come in the ER, that's a big step for them.
The group also honored Elaine Aviola, retiring after 19 years from her job as Victims Assistance Officer with the Newcastle County Police.
We have more resources than we had 19 years ago, but there's still a limited amount of resources. And that makes it difficult. But, sometimes people just want somebody to talk to about what they've been through and just someone to listen to them.
Advocates say the theme of the week, Justice for Victims, Justice for All, proves true justice can't be achieved without justice for victims of crime. Reporting from Wilmington, I'm Carl Konevsky, 1150 AM, WDEL.
They thought they won, and then they didn't. WDEL Sports and AccuWeather are coming up.
Wilmington University now offers the Doctor of Business Administration program. This advanced degree is designed to enhance leadership and managerial skills. Applications for fall semester are being accepted now, so visit us at wilmu.edu/business or call 877-967-5464. Wilmington University. Your life, your time, your education.
I'm Peter MacArthur.
I'm Melanie Armstrong, and here are Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour.
The most complete coverage of the news that matters in Delaware. Every weekday morning, 5:30 till 9 on 1150 AM WDEL.
In WDEL sports, Devin Brown hit 2 free throws with less than a second to go, and the Cleveland Cavaliers edged the Sixers 91-90. The Sixers appeared to have won the game after Lou Williams hit a fadeaway jumper with 5 seconds left, but Brown was fouled by Samuel Dalembert with a second left. The Sixers actually thought time had run out and started to leave the floor. The win clinched home court advantage for the Cavaliers in the first round of the playoffs. Control usually isn't a problem for the Blue Rocks pitching staff, but it was last night. Rocks pitchers issued 11 walks as the Kinston Indians downed the Rocks 7-5 in the first game of a 3-game series at Frawley Stadium. Starter Blake Wood had a career-high 5 walks in just 3 innings of work. Blue Rocks catcher Jeff Howell hit a second-inning grand slam. The series continues tonight at Frawley at 6:35. The Phillies host the Houston Astros tonight as they continue their 9-game homestand. Because of yesterday's day off, the Phillies are skipping Kyle Kendrick's turn in the rotation and sending Adam Eaton to the mound tonight. The Astros counter with Sean Chacon. You can hear the game on WDEL starting at 6:30. Your WDEL Delaware AccuWeather forecast. Mostly sunny today, the high 61. Clear tonight, the low 30. Tomorrow and Thursday, lots of sunshine. The high tomorrow 68, the high Thursday 74. Get news updates throughout the day, Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour on 1150 AM, and get WDEL News text alerts sent to your cell phone. Sign up at WDEL.com.